What's good? It's your man Zobeone Knobe with Nomad Hoops, man. You about to get down with another Nomad Hoops video chat live street ball. You know what I'm saying? I got my man Soul Balla with me right here. Man, what's good, baby?
Yeah, buddy. What's good, man? God is good, man. You already
Yeah,
know.
that's right. That's right, man. I know that. That's a fact, yo. That's a fact. Yeah, man. So, we've been up here lately. Last episode I was on here with the Myth, and I was on here with the Myth, Daze Entertainment, and then I was also on here with um Intimidator from Unprotected Hoops. Every time I think about him, I
Yeah.
always want to just say Unprotected Hoops, but Unprotected Hoops is a gang of them. So they're like the Wu
Right.
Tang Clan, coming out of the West Coast though. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, you know, uh, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Let us know, let them know. I already know about you, so let them know who
Yeah.
you are. Kind of get yourself out there.
Okay. My government is Brandon. Middle name has turned to the Soul Ball. I heard. I played with original Court Kings when they really started doing emphasizing on street ball touring from 2007 to about 2014, 15. So I had about a 7, 8 year on off illustrious career, so to speak. I played with most of the N1 guys on, from Hot Sauce to Fest, Spider, AO, my man 50 Water Hose,
Ah,
50, uh, Bone Collector, uh, a bunch of, well, some of the Team Flight Brother guys, Elevator, Eighth Wonder. I met Eighth in 2015. We did a super mini tour out in Lakeland, Florida. He's a very cool dude. Very cool dude. My only concern, Eighth, I hope you see this, is your obsession with LeBron James, man. LeBron James, you got to get rid of that, brother. uh,
hey, you
so
know
man,
something that's funny is I'm gonna be seeing him this weekend actually. I'm going out that way where he's from. And that's my guy. So I'm definitely gonna go see Eighth,
yeah,
check him out, see how he's
yeah,
doing, man.
good people. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Now
So,
go ahead, continue on, man. You got it. Keep going. You got the floor.
okay. Um, I I I came up more so a specialty type player, more so on the tricks, on the tricks end. I got a lot of stories, several stories about that, man. If my guy permits, I like to talk about the essence of tricks, where they come from, who who's the originator, and a lot of people y'all think originate stuff. As me and my guy was talking one day, they're not the originators, man. The real people, the purists in street ball really know that. The people who are just, I don't like to say fan, but the people who are followers really don't know, the genesis of where those moves and things came from and how they came about. But I'm now a trainer. I'm working on my own business project, Soul Balling. You can find me on Instagram at the Soul Baller, Brandon Soul Baller Heard on Facebook, Project Soul Balling on YouTube. I got like 5 YouTube channels. My wife also has. Oh, hey,
Yeah, there we
there's
go. We
somebody who
got
look
you.
like me.
We got
Yeah,
you.
good looks, man. Yeah, that's my IG. A lot of things basketball. I'm going to be rebranding some things, tutorials. There's going to be some street ball moves. There's going to be, a lot of different things that we got coming up. Um, I'm going to be doing some episodes also, with Project Soul Ball. I'm gonna move on to the next room, bro.
Oh yeah, you good, man. Do
So I
your
got
thing.
I got a lot. Yeah, got a lot going on. A lot of things cooking. Might lose a little bit of visibility in just a second, but we're gonna head to another room. My wife just came in.
Oh man, you good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you good, man.
Let me see.
It's all good. I mean, like we got you there. We scrolling through, looking at some of the video footage. I got a question. When
Yes,
when I
sir.
when I played it when I played the video, do you hear the music?
Nah, I don't hear the music.
Say that again.
What about now? Can you? Okay.
Oh no,
There
I
we
can see
go.
you fine. I can see you just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got a question. Whenever I play this clip, can you hear the music also?
Let me try to turn it up a little bit. No, I can't hear the music.
Okay, so you don't hear that. Okay, that's
No.
cool. That's cool. Cause I didn't know because I hear it in my earpiece or whatnot, but I just didn't
Oh,
want it to be too yeah, I didn't want it to be loud or whatever. I kind of wanted to play it while you was kind of talking a little bit, but we can come back
okay.
to it and you can go back to it when you talk more about how you said move origination and things of that nature. So I'm gonna come back to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you
Okay.
got it.
All right. Well, yeah, yeah. So my page is a lot of training. I was heavy into basketball training for, I would say, about 7, 8 years. Well, no, more than 7, 8 years. I've been a basketball trainer for ever since like 2005. Certified. I got certified from Impact Basketball Academy. Impact is one of the largest professional training facilities that train a lot of NBA players over the summer. Is Impact is in Sarasota, Florida. That's a smaller one, and there's another one in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's the one where all your big time NBA players go and get trained from. So I got
Yeah, I heard.
certification underneath them. So
Okay,
yeah, check them out.
I'm
So
definitely
all
gonna
that
check
good
it out, man.
streetball stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of legitimacy here. I coach varsity basketball, maybe 2 years. I was an AAU coach for 2 summers. I was assistant varsity coach for Forest Girls High School out in Ocala, Florida. This semester, assistant varsity coach for St. John's Lutheran Church, a couple years, Ocala, Florida. So I just have a lot of on my resume in terms of that. Uh, it's not just street ball. It's not just it's a lot of basketball. So I'm 30 something years old. I'm not gonna say how what my age is between me and you. It's still I heard my guy Intimidated say he's I think he said 20 something, 30 something, still playing like a 16-year-old. I can
uh,
relate. I can. It just every now and then it's crazy, bro. It's like a dueling realities that I face. Like there's sometimes I'm out there, I'm playing street ball, having a good time, and then there's other times I cringe because it's like that coach side get a hold of me. I'm like, man, you don't know how to hedge a screen. You don't know how to ice a screen. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to back cut. You don't know how to bump up when I'm dribbling down, relocate. Oh
none of
man.
that.
So
None of that.
which is
It's not
why
basketball.
man, which is why I don't play ball as much as I used to. It's just I'm getting to an age now where if it's not a bunch of seasoned guys, not just here, but here, because it's not about just playing here now. It's about playing here. Like, oh, Zoe got a mismatch. Hey, Zoe, kill him. We going through you. You score all 16. But it's
Man,
nowadays it's you can be hot and little John over there, John, all John want to do is just try to get his. It's not even about winning. You know what I'm saying? It's about ego. So I for that matter, because God, yeah, I'm a Christian. I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the ministers at my church, but he's not finished working on my attitude. So with that being said, a lot of times I chill because I'm ultra competitive, man. Ultra competitive. So I have to
you
pull
can't help
back.
it. You got to. Yeah, you gonna go hard every time,
Yeah.
100%, man. Like
Yeah.
ain't no halfway, half stepping or whatnot. It's just
Right.
you got to go for the biscuit, bro. So like you said,
Right.
man, some of the younger generation, you got some younger generation that's go getters. Um, they're coming up in the street ball world. We had a young dude that supposed to got on with us this evening. But he had some other things he had to kind of take care of. My man Beast Like Ron, aka
Yeah.
I'm that guy. He coming
Okay.
out of yeah, he coming out of Philly, man. I like his videos. He's a real
Yeah.
cool kid, man, smooth dude. excuse me if I'm calling you a kid, man. As you get to know me, man, you'll realize how much older I am than you. But
Right.
a lot of people don't realize it. They don't realize how old I am. But one of the other things you just said was, you go out there and you go score 16, man. Like you must have seen my latest post. The latest post
Yeah.
I put out, I dropped 12, and they play
Yeah.
ones and twos, but like I hit six tray balls or whatever, all
Yeah.
contested, not like weak contested. Like
Right.
this dude is up on me, and when the game was said and done, because he was just kind of like my he's a cool cat, man. Because if he's ever watching this or whatnot, and I told him, and I'm like this with anybody, I keep what's going on inside the rectangle, bro. Straight
Right.
94 feet back and forth. It's
Right.
just in there. Outside of that, it ain't there or whatever. It's not the same energy. And we knows that. I know that. He's a cool dude, man. But it was funny because when I sat down, that was the first game I played. That's the only game I played. When I said I was done, I'm just done. I was hooping, man. Like I missed. I
Yeah.
shot the ball like 8 times. I missed twice, and
That's
it was just like I was tired. I was literally tired, man. I sat down and he came over there and he sat down and I turned around and said, "Man, you don't mind me asking you, man, how old are you, man?" He said, 26. I said, "Man," I said, "Dude, I got you by 10 years, bro." And he looked at me like,
yep.
"What? You got me by 10 years?" Like, yeah. I was like, "And I fried you." Yes, I did. But the moral of the story is
Yeah.
I got you by 10 years. There's certain things that you just don't know yet.
Right.
The game hasn't slowed down, like you said. Also, you want to be able
Right.
to play in games with seasoned individuals. Like I play in the Lifetime
Right.
League or whatnot, which is
Yeah.
a nationally linked league. So you can go online and look at everybody's stats and see what they're
100%.
averaging. Yeah, man. Mike Bibby, Terrell Suggs. These guys are in the league too.
Oh,
They're not at my lifetime, but they're Arizona. They go out to
yeah.
the Vegas big game in Vegas or whatnot, and
Yeah.
they play in the regular 18 and up league or whatnot. They got 35, and they got the vet leagues. The vet league started 35. So like you
Yeah.
said, sometimes excuse me, sometimes you just want to play with guys that are seasoned. So I'm in the vet league, so now I'm in the 35
Yeah.
and up league, and till I feel like going back to go play with the 18 and up, because one of
Right.
the things that's an issue for me is if I'm not having fun, I don't want to play.
I
That's
agree.
one of the things that's true. If I'm not having fun, I don't want to play. I don't care if I'm getting buckets. If everybody else isn't getting buckets or whatever, and I'm not dishing or something else or whatever, like I can go out there and shoot the ball 30, 40 times, but
Right.
that ain't basketball, man. I mean, that ain't what you do.
Yeah.
So I'm a team player. I like to, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, yo. And NoMadHoops, your man Zobeone, yo, is definitely shoot first. I'm definitely not pass first. I'll let you know that right now.
Bro, me too.
I'm a hired gun, just so you know.
Me too, bro. And I'm telling you, I have no conscience. I could be old for 150. I'm still letting it fly like I'm 150 and 150. I'm telling you,
that
100%.
that Kobe
It's with
mentality, man.
yeah, with me. I used to when I coached my kids, man. I would tell the guys like specifically it was one guy that I coached, white guy. His coach before me had him more so as a spot up shooter. So I worked on him all summer, got his game to a point to where he transformed into a scorer. So sometimes he would go in like, "Coach, I missed like 7 in a row." I'm like, I ain't gonna call his name. He might be tuning in, but
Hmm.
I'm like, "Hey, bro, you gotta. It's not a matter if, it's just when. It's gonna come on." And before the game was out, it started clicking for him. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took the mentality that I learned and inbred it in him. So
Okay, okay.
that's the way I play the game now. It's like it's not a matter of if, it's just it's when it's coming. You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
That's right.
Then
That's right.
I learned how to shoot and score in bunches. I might shoot 5 possessions straight, pass the next 8 possessions. You know what I'm saying? Take the
Hmm.
next 3 possessions. That way, you getting your shots up and you're not being zeroed in as a ball hog. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Well, look, let
And
me
by
ask
the
you this, man. Let me
yes, sir.
ask you this. I'm gonna change gears on you right quick. Um, so you said when we was talking about moves and
Yeah,
people being originators of moves. I mean, like
yeah,
you and I have talked about that, and I've tried to speak to other people about what we just talked, what we had the conversation about origination of moves or whatnot.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody sees a move and they think, especially certain generations, man, like, okay, without saying our age, I already said mine. Get that out of
Yeah.
here, man. It's wilding. Without me, I already said mine, but somewhere in the same boat somewhere. Generation wise, if you came in on and one mixtape volume one, you still played basketball. You were
Yeah.
tricky, but you play basketball. But if you came in from volume, I want to say like volume four, volume three was still, the moves just increased in its difficulty and its flair,
Yeah.
but it was still like
Yeah.
a legitimate move, you know.
Yeah.
As it went on, like kind of like four, five, more like
Hmm.
five is when it really started. Like five, six, seven, start getting kind of like a little ridiculous. Five, six. Seven was different. I'm not gonna get into all that. That's not what
Yeah.
we're talking about. We'll do a breakdown of those one day. But the game kind of changed up for a lot of players. Everybody was, um, trying to create crazy moves that
Yeah.
basically lead to traveling. You know,
Yeah.
so but what what was it that you were kind of like alluding to in a sense, or what is it that you try to teach on your through your ministry of street ball?
Um, what I try to teach, man, is really what I learned over the years is there's a saying I had on one of my on a T-shirt I made years ago. Um, some people sing, some people dance, other people rap. I ball. God made different cultures, different people. This is how I get down. The ball is my mic, the court is my pulpit. So this is how I praise God. So in essence, man, what I learned was basketball creates a universal microphone. And through that universal microphone, if I have enough moves, if I have enough swagger, if I have, I wear the right type of clothing and, you know, present a certain type of strut, you know what I'm saying? It can give me a certain, can I can borrow a person's ear. So with me, it's more so a complex to try to witness something good to you other than what's presented. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too deep or to be too spiritual or too religious, because I know the crowd of people that we're having with this podcast. But with me, it's a little bit beyond basketball. Is I want to try to affect this person's life, and I know the only way I could do that is cross the crap out of this dude. You know what I'm saying? Pull the shirt off, like, you know what I'm saying? No, otherwise it wasn't. It's nothing else I'm really good at in life. Being real with you, on a personal level, I haven't had much success anywhere else. In life, even in being a minister, and people tell you, "Hey, you speak pretty well." Woo woo woo. This, that, and the third. I never take the head, and I never let it really deeply affect my heart. But as far as basketball, I've been overseas. God has blessed me and opened more doors and more opportunities through basketball. So doing those moves creates opportunities. And one reason I promoted on my page, and I'm doing it on YouTube, and I'm really getting up again, is that if I play like everybody else, I have the same opportunities as everybody else. But when I'm doing crazy moves and this double dribble is carried, it creates opportunities, which can create conversation, which can create relationship. Like with me and you, if I wasn't doing what I was doing, I wouldn't know who you are. If you weren't doing what you was doing, because I had been peeping you out uh for about a month. Pause, no homo. I had to say that. But I had been watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
like, man, this dude pretty nice. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's
And I
before I
hit the
reached
like
out.
button every
That
now
was
and then.
that's before I reached out to you too. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I haven't reached out to you yet to try to get you to come through here and introduce you to what I'm doing. Um, you
yeah.
know, this is a beast like Ron. You know, I'm
Okay.
that guy. I just want to just put that up there right quick so people can see him or whatever and see. These are the type of people that yourself. me, Myth, Intimidator, try to
Yeah.
inspire, and I know like I really wanted him to be on tonight or whatnot, but
Yeah.
like he does a really good job. I don't know if he realizes what he's doing. Like he's doing this on such a high level, he doesn't understand
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what it really means for people like us to be OGs to turn around. And, 'cause we're OGs. You got guys that are Headache and Half Man Half Amazing and Shane the Drilling Machine and stuff like those are triple OGs. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They're there's a whole nother level. But guys like this right here, Ron or whatnot, man, you know, he's he's good. I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play one of his latest real quick. Now the thing is people watch this and they may think that you know it's simple, it's easy, but
Yeah.
this is relentless. This is smooth. Like
Yeah.
it takes a lot of work, a lot of practice to do what he's doing right now. Those combos and then the finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may take a couple of clips, but that might have been one clip. Ain't no telling. Got the logo for the reverse bang.
Yeah. Yeah. He has, like you said, man, he has a strong following already. And I know some people like equate following with 20,000 or 20 million or you know what I'm saying, a million plus woo woo woo. But to do it on a level like people don't understand the marketing. People don't understand the hours it takes to just put up the right type of videos with the right type of lighting, man. It takes a lot to do that. So for him to, like you said, to be able to do that on that level already and to not previously be known, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
he doing bigger than me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the thing. You just said it again. You just said something else. You said for him to do it at the level. I know I said it, but you just pointed it out again. For him to do it at the level that he's doing it, like he's got almost 8,000 followers,
Right,
right? He's got two
right.
thousand some change in posts, which means he's been here for a while, But
Yeah,
regardless of that, he's got 8,000 followers, and he's doing what he does, and you can tell he enjoys it. He loves it. Not only that, he's a comedian, but the thing is like I would not have known who he was if I didn't, one, come back into the street ball scene like I'm doing over the
yeah,
past 2 months now, you know, being back after being out for like years. Um,
yeah,
a lot of people don't know that, when I went to All Star Weekend, I ran into a couple of some of our streetball brothers, like Baby Sauce and Megatron
yeah,
and a couple of other cats that were out there. I ran into them and, everybody was like, yo, everybody come through, they dap, they hug and all that. And, it's like, man, I ain't
yeah.
seen you do nothing. Man, where the new mix at? And I'm like, come on, man. Like, I ain't put no mix out since like 2006, bro. It's like, well, it looked like it's time for you to get out here because they were there on a free trip, like they
Yeah.
used their skills and they were part of the
Right.
like they made a commercial for Ruffles or whatnot, and they ended up like winning the
Yeah.
contest. And that's very similar to how I got to the D League. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
I played in the D League Summer League in 2007 through the Miller Lite NBDL Go Pro Challenge, where they selected 30
Wow.
individuals off of a 3-minute mixtape. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna pull it up now, but we'll get to that someday, and I might talk
Yeah.
about it and post it up. But right now, it ain't that time. But I just wanted to kind of, you know, go back to this is what Nomad Hoops is about. It's about individuals that don't get the opportunity or chance to be out in the public's eye. I don't know Ron from a can of paint. All I know is the man got hands. He
Right.
loves what he do because if he didn't love it and if he didn't think he was good at it, he wouldn't post it, and he's
Exactly.
doing just that. And the only thing I could do is just praise what he's doing because he's
Right.
keeping it alive. It's not dead. Street ball is not dead. Once again,
Right.
I'm probably gonna say this every episode. Street ball is not dead. If it was,
Exactly.
you would not see what you just saw. You wouldn't have saw it. You
Exactly.
would not have saw that at all. Period.
Exactly.
You know. So if somebody comes up to you and they tell you, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be working on this. You shouldn't be working on that. And it's Be mindful of it. If it's, just your like free time and you just kind of messing around, but if you trying to get somewhere and you play for somebody's AAU team or, somebody's high school team or somebody's college or whatever, and you trying to, progress, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
kind of know, don't spend too much time trying to do all this over here.
Right.
Because another side of my story is when I played college basketball, I actually quit college basketball after my first semester because I wasn't being used like I thought I should be. But at the same time, it took me a long time to realize that I was uncoachable, not disrespectful, but uncoachable in the sense of
Yeah.
it was hard for me to take not orders, but not even criticism, instruction, to take
Gotcha.
instruction from someone that did not have the ability that I have. You're talking about 2001, 2002, 2003 being 6'6" with the crazy handles. Like that wasn't a thing, you know. Um, you
Right.
you see you see guys like LeBron and stuff bringing the ball down. You watch like hoop mixtapes and things like that. Um, back when they were younger, you see them going coast to coast. That was a no go for me, bro. So that stuff started happening after
Wow.
2001, bro. That wasn't happening. That happened after like 2001,
Yeah.
2000, like 2002 or whatever. That wasn't happening, man. You couldn't
Yeah.
be 6'6" and you the tallest guy on your team and you get to take it coast to
Yeah.
coast. Like, nah, it's a no go. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work like that, man. So, but the game changed. The game
Yeah.
evolves. The game changes, and now we have what you call them counter moves, which is
Yeah.
if you don't know what that is, if you don't know what that term really means, for some of the people that are 100% street ball players, straight raw talent, never been coached, they don't really know. Those
Yeah.
are individuals like Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Those are combos. It's a
Yeah.
combo, and he's mixing it. He's
Yeah.
he's coming back. Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Those are those types of moves or whatnot.
Yeah. And
Because honestly, I feel like I don't know. I'm putting it out there like this. This is how I feel. There's a difference between ball control, handles, and some
yeah.
people have it. And with those two, I'm gonna put it like this. With those two, they both have great ball control. Kyrie Irving has handles or whatnot. Kyrie Irving
Yeah.
can create something.
Yeah.
He can create something, and he can also go into something and mess up and pull back out of there.
Right.
That's handles that get you out of
Yeah.
there. Ball control
Yeah.
keeps the ball from getting stolen. But in your mind, mentally,
Right.
you're like, yo, I'm not even gonna go that way because that's not the right move. I got to turn my body a certain way. Just turn it. Where when you create and you're like, I'm gonna move my foot. I'm gonna keep jabbing, jabbing, jabbing. This one direction. Then I'm in and out, behind the back, snap it back, sham guard opposite direction, pull back. That's handles. That's not a
Yeah.
drill. That's not a drill. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Sure.
like on the limb. Like I'm doing this right now. It's just gonna happen. I don't even know what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But Ron, I wanted to get off of Ron, and I actually wanted to show one of your one of your clips that you might want us to check out. I'm gonna pull it up over here again,
Okay.
and if you have a specific one that you want us to pull up and possibly um, talk about.
Let's go legitimate. That one in the green shirt on where the chair is with the three
Oh, this
bars.
one right here.
Yeah. I think it's the
Okay.
James Harden. I was working on some
Yeah,
James Harden.
work on the combo drip. See, look, there you go. Work on the combo for the live dribble step slide. I mean, side step. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to explain it before I kick it off, or you want me to go and kick it off first and then let you explain it?
Yeah. So, I study a lot of people's game, and obviously James been killing this year. So this is something I implement in my game, and especially with the growing. Well, it's not even a growing injury now, but right now it's a high hip flexor strain. I learned that through just studying. So especially with the hip flexor strain, I can't step back with a lot of force. So looking at James Harden game, his step backs are minimum space. You know what I'm saying? But it's effective. He's athletic enough to get it off. So um, it fits in real well with where I'm at right now in my game, being that I have to rehab myself also. So I work on a lot of different combinations and really, really, bro, the weird thing about it is I get the shots that I want simply because it's twofold. Guys are afraid of the camera, and guys
Mm-hmm.
nowadays they don't compete on the defensive end. So I heard somebody say like fan defense. They play, you know what I'm saying? They play like fan defense. That's kind of wrong for me to say fan, but they play like I'm in front of you, but I'm really not defending you. So it's just like I get to go off. And for real, like my idea now is like when I play, I'm trying to drop 50 points. Because if you just going to be afraid of me crossing you up or throwing it through your leg, because I will do that. In the middle of a game, I'll put it around your head, toss it, run, just for content. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll turn it over just for content. I just don't care anymore. I love to have fun. So with that being said, a lot of guys, especially where I'm from, they know about that. My reputation precedes me and not being cocky and arrogant whatsoever. But so they kind of play loose. So moves like this work for me now. It's like the 3-pointer becomes a layup. So you could play it, bro. I talk too much sometimes.
All right, here we go.
Cross between. I'm doing a lot of hezzies. That's something to really work on. Shout out to Ricardo for filming that. He did a great job. Crossovers. It's a combination. And it's a conditioning drill. You make 10 on actually 15 on the left side, 15 on the right side. Your hamstring, your quads are going to be killing you. I had him doing this. He's in great shape. Ricardo was doing it. He was dead tired. On this side, I was dead tired because this is the second side. We did the right side first, which is the opposite, which would be left wing. We did that side going to the right side. And like I said, this is a lot of combo dribbling. So if you do 15, actually I like to do 15 makes. You're gonna be dead. 15 makes on the right wing, 15 makes on the left wing. Therefore, like your jump shot is gonna be water, and you get used to dribbling off the dribble pull ups. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Consistency. It's all about consistency.
Yeah,
All
because
about consistency.
I'm at a point now. I don't like to do the 17s and the suicides, and I'm getting older, man. I used to be a spring chicken and could just do that all day. So to kill a lot of that, I do a lot of over dribbling and over movement, shooting. You know what I'm saying? But it really helps the real game because I know where I'm headed, where you're headed. We're gonna play, some elite guys, and so you know, if you don't have that game, to go with the handle package, it's not gonna mean nothing on that level.
That's right. Sure won't. Sure won't mean a thing, man. And the older you get, man, it gets hard. It gets tough
Yeah,
out there, yo. And
yeah,
I mean, you can only move but so fast, man.
yeah.
You're not 20, you're not 25
Right,
anymore, man. That's ain't gonna work, man. Shoot, man.
right.
But look, man, I know you got to make moves, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your sign off, and we'll go ahead and break moves, and we'll get back up
Oh,
another one. Oh, what's up?
I got about 15 more minutes, bro.
Oh, okay, that's
The
cool then.
move,
Yeah,
the moves you was talking about, like they originate. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting
yeah.
some heavy stuff, and I'm one of them dudes. First of all, I'm not a dude that's afraid. Second of all, I don't want y'all, because it may be some people that's watching that they're so attached to their favorite player that they may feel some type of way if I name drop about certain things. But I'm only going to spit facts. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hot sauce. I use sauce for example. I'm going. This is me. This is all me. I'm gonna use sauce. I'm gonna speak on what I know
Okay.
for sure. Hot sauce had a manager at one time by the name of Mark Edwards. I don't know if you remember. And Mark, he was a consultant, I want to say, for N1. He went out and he found a lot of talent as of like Baby Shaq, Springs, those guys. And he would take them on a killer crossover tour before they made it on to N1.
I
Mark
played on the Killer
also,
Crossover Tour. I
yeah,
played in the Killer Crossover Tour the first year they had in
the black guy.
2003.
Yeah, black guy, bald head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah, on the microphone. The
Uh-huh.
Sauce guy. He was Sauce manager. Oh man, we have to talk like on a private level to talk about like, man, some of the stuff I can't even say over air, bro. It's ridiculous. But anyway, Mark, in 2007 we had a game in Tifton, Florida, Court Kings. Pat the
Mhm.
Rock was there. I think I was supposed to have been in that game, but he wasn't there. And we had on the Legends shirt, like the Killer Crossover uniforms. And during that time, we did maybe 3 or 4 stops. We did Tipton. I think we might have did Macon and someplace close to Valdosta. But during that time, Mark had us at the table, and we was like, "Hey, Mark, what happened between you and Hot Sauce?" Woo, woo, woo. And he was telling, he's like, "Yeah, man. So what?" And I asked him, like, "Hey, Mark, so how did you teach Sauce all these moves? Like, I want to know how that came up, Zoe. The weird thing, I told you about this in conversation. So before the game, Mark came to me. He was like, "Hey, you know, I talked to Victor. I checked it out. Like, bro, you do a lot of hot sauce moves." I'm like, "What are hot sauce moves? Like the boomerang, the roll up. You know what I'm saying? Roll the ball, pop it up. This,
Right.
then the third, the one
Yeah,
and a
the
half.
levitator.
Yeah. So he was like, just don't do the boomerang, don't do the UFO. So I'm like, he went through a list of about 15 things. I'm like, so all I got
What?
is through the legs, off the head, basically. Okay, so I'm just gonna be a regular point guard this game. So I did that. So after the game, like we was all at, I think we were at Alphabet. So I asked him like, how do you get all these moves? Mark told me this. He told us all this. Flight was there, Robert. I'm name dropping. Mike Banks, Scott High, he was there. They used to be old dunkers for Big Swole was there. This dude
Mhm.
named Big Red, Pat the Rock. Uh, but he told us, he was like, well, we used to teach him that Sauce used to hang around like 2 or 3 dudes from New York, and they would show him the moves, like what they were doing in New York. And then he would take them to the hottest playgrounds, and they would peep out the moves that was going on. The difference is this. What a lot of people don't know is they would watch it and sometimes film the guys, and then he would get Hot Sauce to work on these moves. So a lot of the moves that we see that we think are originals are really Joe at the park. You know what I'm saying?
You know something?
And really his
I,
homeboys and Mark teaching them that. But it was
that's
genius
that's wild.
because they documented it. And since it wasn't no big platform, it wasn't social media back then like that.
Right.
You know, you can get credit for that. And then especially if you brand something enough. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's wild because you didn't. Yeah, you didn't. I mean, I'm blown because I'm blown right now because I've had conversations with other individuals that aren't on this chat yet, and you haven't talked to them. You don't know the individuals that I've spoken to that that I've talked to, and some of them have said things that you said, but not only that, like their story, like you said, that they were recording somewhere, and he'll come back with certain moves, or
Yeah.
he'll go hang with them and he'll learn the moves from them, see them do it, and then he'll go and because he's on a higher platform already, you
Right.
know,
Right.
it looks like he's the originator of
Right.
certain moves. And these individuals that I'm hearing this from, are once again, some of the high level street ball players. I mean, like I said, like
Yeah.
I told you before, like when it comes to tiers of street ball, I feel like it's 3 levels of street ball tiers. I feel like
Yeah.
like and one ball up, ball for real, which was
Yeah.
before ball up, but it kind of like
Yeah.
I guess flake. Then you got teams like the Street Kings and
Yep.
like even the Legends and
Yep.
goodness gracious, teams that are when they had the SBA, the Streetball Association,
Yeah.
those types of
Yeah.
teams would be,
Yeah.
well, I can't say because they took some of the guys from level one, but like those would be like level two
Right.
type guys, and then like
Right.
consider myself like a level three type individual, where it was like I was a call up, where they may come in and I play on team and one, depending
Yeah.
on where like they come to North Carolina, I get picked up, I play with them against whoever, whatever all
Yeah.
stars in that city or whatever. That's how it was because when we played the Legends, um, I played against the Legends, but they came to North Carolina Central University where I went to school,
Yeah.
and I played against them. But then there was another um, street ball game that I played in, and I actually played along with them, Tricks, um, Pat the Rock, um, Handles, the Harlem
Yeah.
Globetrotter.
Right.
Like I was on their team, so and I've explained to people like I'm on that level in a sense, but you clarified it differently, and so has some other players, and they categorize me as that in between spot of one and two, and not three, because
Yeah. Right.
if I was really three, we probably wouldn't be on this line right now, and
Right.
we wouldn't
Right.
be in this chat, and the other people that are going to be on its way wouldn't be on the chat also. So, um, uh, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, like the moves, like it's funny because I've been following street ball for a long time. I've watched a lot of
Yeah.
mixtapes, a whole lot of mixtapes. And I never really, I mean, I saw it, but I didn't really, care too much for like where the move really
Mm,
came from. But then when you
yeah.
start really looking at it, you go back and you watch some old stuff before you ever heard. Because when you're OG and you look at some of the old things, you're like, yeah, man, I remember when I first saw that, da da da. Da. And then you
Yeah.
turn around and then you get up to that point because you're watching it, chronologically,
Yep.
in order, and you get up to a certain point, and it's like, wait a minute, I saw this in 97, 98,
Yep.
on a VHS, and then like here I am, it's 2001. I saw this on, the mixtape because before there was like, this is for some of you, you high schoolers out there, man. Before there was ever a Ball is Life or anything like that, right? You wanted to be on Ball Above All. I got you right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted to
Yeah.
be on
Most
Ball
definitely.
Above All, Balling Out of Control,
Yep.
and it was three of them. Ball Above All. That's VHS right
Yep.
there, fellas.
Yep.
VHS,
So
fellas and
definitely.
ladies.
Stevie
Ball.
Stevie franchises on that one.
Yep, yep. It was produced by Jermaine Dupri. So Def.
Yep. I'll be right back is on there. Future is on there.
Yep. See, they mixed it up, right? They mixed it up with with a little bit of street ball. Like they got James White on
Yep.
this joint. This James
Oh
White.
yeah,
I was in
yeah.
high school.
I
That's James
saw
White. You know what I'm saying? They say
it. So
I heard them say Zion Williamson is like he was the most electrifying dunker in college, which game time he definitely is. But there was guys before that, but he was just consistent. You know what I mean? Like he gave you something like every 5 minutes something was about to go down.
yeah.
But yeah, but James White, man, he was the first one putting it down from the free throw line, East Baying from the free throw line, bro.
Right.
Come
And
on,
people
man.
they don't remember that.
That's not normal. That's
Right.
not normal. It's the second one, balling out of
Oh yeah.
control,
Yeah.
and then the last one, born to
Born the
ball.
ball. Yep.
See, so then let's just look at these names. You take these names and then you just start thinking of the things that came out or whatever, like some of the sayings that we have and we say and we use. You know what I'm saying? Born to ball, ball is
Yep.
life. Born to ball, you're born, you live life.
Yep.
I'm not saying that's where it came from.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's simple. Balling
Yeah.
out of control. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be
Yep.
OC, out of control.
Yep.
You know, ball above all.
Yep. Ball is life.
that means ball is life.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not. This is not ball is life. But you
Right.
see the circle. See how it's all
Right.
going around. This is what this is about. This is what Nomad Hoop is all about, yo. Yo, people play
Yes,
all over
sir.
the world, man. All over the world, and people got
Yep.
knowledge, people got stuff to drop. But look,
Man.
man. I mean, unless you got anything else you wanna say, man, we can go
Yeah.
ahead and jump off and hold it for
Yeah.
another scene because there's gonna be another one where it's gonna be even more of us, and
Right. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say what other guys won't, because I got kahunas like this, and if there's a problem, we can just play basketball in a good old fashioned way. Um, I mentioned this to you before, Professor.
Mm,
Before I get started on this rant, and again, it's no hate. I'm a no hate zone. You know what I'm saying? I don't flex like that. I don't get down like that. Nor will I use this to like call somebody else out. But I want to clarify some things and just give a perspective.
okay,
Professor, first of all, is a great player. He's really great at what he does.
I agree.
Um, Moves, however, as he first started, and with and one, Professor was more so a fundamentalist and a basketball purist. He did have some handle, he did have some move, but Fest wasn't the Professor we see nowadays. Uh, he had the in and out spin move, which was crazy, which you can kind of trace that back. Which he said himself, he learned that from Skip to Malou. Uh, he had the cat.
Yo,
What
Cat,
up?
what's up, man?
what up, man?
What up? Oh,
Look at him in the dark, man. This guy.
yeah, he jumped in right on time. I'm talking about Fest,
Uh-huh. You might want to
but
listen to this.
I got a few minutes. It's my
he
first
had
time downloading this Hangouts thing, man. I just got off work, man. But what's
Mm,
good, man?
You good, man. You good, man. I'm glad you're able to jump on, man. So, we just kind of just doing a little bit of talking, but he's talking about the professor right now, and while he does that, what I do is I pull up your IG, so everybody be able to see you, and
uh,
get a chance. And then of course, we know it's kind of late for you also.
Yeah, that's right.
But we'll probably do something like on a weekend and we'll get everybody up here, and
Cool.
everybody be able to get their crowd and be able to bring and have people, represent and root them on or whatever, and they can comment in the chat. There's a chat going on also where people are
most
asking
definitely.
questions and so forth too. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Go ahead, Soul. Keep going.
So I was talking about Fest primarily. The behind the back baseline sham guy. A lot of people think that move was more so stamped by Professor, but you can look on. I think it was not just the mixtape, but it was Streetball. I think it was season 2, if I'm correct, in Boston when Sauce did it and went behind his back on the baseline and did the layup. A lot of people stamped that to Professor. Now, what I'm trying to say is this. Um, I want to say in 2010 is when him and Bone Collector started kind of, chilling out. Now, before that, like I said, he's always been nice. He can play. But before that, his game was more fundamental based. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then when him and Bone started hanging out, because we had the little Court Kings thing, we did maybe 5 or 6 cities together in 2010. And when him and Bone started hanging out, that was when his game started to evolve more into between the legs, the slow hezzy to go by. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
My observation is this: the whole world is buzzing, right? If Best was black, no race, no hate. If he was black, would it be the same level of discussion, or would it just be ordinary?
I don't know if the word ordinary would be what should be used, but I think
Yeah,
it
you right.
would be it would be um like any other black dude just playing ball, and that's
Yeah,
that's something that he was the white chocolate.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not to hold on, not to disgrace or skip over because I have to acknowledge Randy Gill, White Chocolate. We
Right,
all know. All right,
right,
so I'm a street baller and real street ballers. See all you young cats and everybody that don't know who White Chocolate Randy Gill, not Jason Williams, not that
Right.
right,
not that White Chocolate. That's NBA White Chocolate.
right.
Randy Gill White Chocolate, Bowie, Maryland.
The original.
Played for the original that we know. The tangible one that we have. So just to put that out there, if he ever sees this, we know.
Right. I'm gonna give my quick opinion, bro. I gotta go, bro. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, man. So I just
Good,
want to
man.
get this about real quick, man. But this is my opinion. I think with Souls, if my serves me right for that question you asking, like, would he be as famous, or would it be like, would he be less famous when it comes to that move?
It was. I'm speaking more of like how his game is now. He's very
I,
good at it.
I think when he started being around Bone Collector, I think like he definitely like Bone like definitely involved this game to a whole different level, like way after
Yeah,
like the mixtapes, and
yeah,
I've seen that.
yeah,
And like you mentioned the hesitation and just like I said, I think I was in the game when I guarded when I first met you in West
yeah,
Palm. And
yeah,
I thought, man, this man probably suck or something like that. That's my first time playing against Fest. I'm like, dog, this dude is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
just
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was nice, bro. Like, I remember he blocked me. I could like it was just crazy, man. Like, but his game was just on a whole nother level, man.
yeah,
But I think he got it from being around Bone. Well, just like his elevation as far as his skills or whatever, definitely
yeah,
came from being around Bone and the people he surrounded himself by after his career at the N1.
yeah,
That's just my personal opinion.
yeah.
Nah, and that's what Nomad Hoops video chat, street ball video chat is all about. That's the whole point. Ain't no one else doing this, cat. No
Right.
one else is doing what's going on right
Yeah,
now. You're on some legendary stuff right now, B. Like
Hmm.
you have no idea. Like I'm reaching out to people and I'm giving them an opportunity to come on here and give their point of view. Like you just said, you don't dislike them. None of us dislike them.
right,
Can't.
You know,
right,
Yeah.
but we all have our
right.
opinion. If he
Yeah,
ever wanted to come on here, I would open them, open arms or whatnot. If Bone ever wanted to come on here, if Bone
yeah,
Collector wanted to come on here, open arms or whatnot. And I understand that some people want to jump on, they want to da 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 and go back and forth with. Not saying y'all or anything like that, but I know
Yeah.
right,
I know individuals want to do that. And
Right.
just so y'all know, I would definitely have Bone Collector, and I would definitely have um uh, the professor. If they wanted to ever come on, they can come on, and it'd
right,
be just us. It'll just be us three or just one on one, and they can talk or whatever. But the whole purpose of this chat is it's a chat. I
Hmm.
could
right.
talk to you. I could talk to you one on one. This is don't no one know. Don't nobody anybody that's in the street ball or want to know anything about street ball. They want to know where are you today? Where are you at now? Hell, I wanted to know where Kit Kat was at. I went and found you last week. You see what
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
saying? But we
Right.
used to be tight. Like I've known, like I said, I'm talking to the audience now. I've known a lot of these guys for over 10 years and never met them in person. I've never met Cat in person. I've only seen him in video and spoke to him before there was an Instagram,
Right.
a Facebook. This is all on streetball.net.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. That was a
That's
minute.
it.
Yeah.
Right,
Bro,
right.
I'm in my damn car. Let me turn my light on, bro, because I want
Nah,
people to
man. No, no, go. No, no. You get
know.
out of here. You get out of here. Go ahead, man. Go to bed, man. Because I'm telling you, man. Because I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this chat is live. It's gonna wake you up. You're
Yeah.
gonna be like, yo, and you gotta get up in the morning, so you need to chill out.
So let me tell you a story about Cat, man. My first time, we played. I think was it Delray?
Yeah, the same game I was just
It was the
talking about. I
same game.
think.
Yeah. So Cat was like on the sideline waiting for me to get in the game. Man, as soon as I got in the game, Cat was guarding. I said to myself, I'm like, this Negro right here, man. I ain't gonna be able to pull no tricks. I ain't gonna be able to do no moves. You know what I'm saying? And sure enough, I could not get down. I couldn't get down, man. Like anybody else, I'm trying to set screens. He icing the screen. Nah, move back. Man, I'm like, come on, man.
Because I
Hey,
know, 'cause
I'm like,
I
come
know how the
on, man.
game
But
goes, man. You know what I'm saying? I done grew up with the
yeah, but
best
I
of them,
gained
man.
respect instantly for him. I gained respect instantly for him. I'm
I,
like,
pre-
man, I can't shake
hey,
this dude.
And I appreciate it, man.
But
Listen, man, and I guess you knew it too, but I just wanted to get it because I know I was like a kind of like a just a throw in. So I know, but I was like, damn, okay. I had seen your stuff before. I know Bones there, fact, all the top dunkers for the most part.
yeah,
I think we had Worm, L was there.
yeah,
Um, Everybody was there, bro. But I was like, damn, this is like, bro, I'm not even prepped for this game, man. I usually practice for stuff, but I knew it's another guard who like to go at people. So I was like, all right, whatever 2-3 minutes I get, like, I'm not getting done up. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm a
yeah,
face it head
yeah,
on. You know what I mean? But it was real though,
yeah,
man. I never forget that game, man. That game was legendary. Just overall, just the amount of like star power for our street ball that was in there. It was
yeah,
awesome, man. I never forget that game for
yeah.
sure.
This is this is who y'all talking to right now. This is the Kit Kat that we all know right here. Or well,
Right.
now we all done got we grew up. We all grew up. But this is the cat. This is the cat. You know what I'm saying? CEO of I Keep It Local. You know what I'm saying? I Kill, which is the best acronym ever.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like who does that? Florida dudes do that. That's what they do. They come up with stuff like that, bro. This joint, this is a mix. I'm not even gonna go through his whole mix or whatever. They
That was
got
just like
this
this
is
is like some throwaway stuff right there, man. Like this is like me just like
yeah.
being
Let's go back.
but
Yeah, see here we go.
but
mm,
but even after that game, man, like remember like we became friends. So like you know what I mean, I surprised you at the surprise
yeah,
party. Like you know, like you know what I mean, like
yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
being with people, man, with passion, man. Like you wasn't even thinking I was gonna be like I'm sure I'm the last person you expect is gonna be at your damn house, man.
Right.
On your party, man. I drove like 4 hours to come see this guy, man.
Yeah.
But in football, it is mean like like it's another format of like building like family and brotherhood, man. Because I'm gonna
Right.
know y'all the rest of y'all life. And then instantly, um, my guy right here. I mean, like I remember we had an interview before, like in 2010. No man
Oh
hoop.
yeah.
You know, I
That's
remember like
right.
Yep.
yeah, I remember that joint, dog.
I forgot, you know what? I forgot that I had you on there, man. I
Yeah, man.
really forgot that. I got all those things too. I gotta go find them.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget the people, bro. Especially when it comes to like my street ball family.
Man, I
How you
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
doing, man?
You seeing this? Are y'all seeing this?
I'm not hip to all that, man. I have to go to work and come to sleep these days, man. I just bust my kids up at work when I go there, man. I'm getting
Oh
old,
man.
bro.
Man, you ain't the only one, man. You good, man. But you still out there. I see you working with some of the kids back home or whatnot. I follow you and I check you out when y'all go live. You know, it seems like y'all got the dance crew out there and stuff too, man. You know, dudes be out there wilding. There's some funny kids,
I just give you the
man.
phone, man. Go dance. These kids could be in the street doing a million things, man. Especially I live in like the city that I work in is like a very tough city, but they come there because they love me, man, and you know that's the distraction from their surroundings. So I appreciate that, man, and I'm just blessed another day to you know to be in a position to be in a position I am now because before I was like, all right, street ball or just working. But I always ask God, like, since I was like, I think I want to say, like, since I was 22, like, man, it would be so cool if I could work with kids the rest of my life. And here I am, like, I've been in a career for like maybe 7 years working with kids as my career,
That's
you
good.
know,
That's
changing
dope.
experiences, man. So it's cool, man. I mean,
Hey, Zoe,
go ahead.
why I got Cat on here, man? I gotta get him while I got him on here. So, Cat, with this project Soul Balling thing, what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do is I'm trying to come to where you are. I want
Okay.
to document you for about 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Get you back out there, film you hooping, slicing some dudes up on the court, and
Okay.
just tell the Kit Kat story. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be dope.
So
Like I said, I didn't know
that's
you two
that's
guys
all.
were like had a thing together, man. Because I thought when you hit me up, I think it was like last week.
Yeah,
And it hit me up. I'm like, dang, like that was kind of ironic, but I didn't know you guys had something done, like doing something together. That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope.
yeah, yeah,
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. This is like
yeah,
I told you. Just let me know. Yes, I work with kids 5 days a week. Like I got a pros and Joes game coming up this Friday. I know you can't make it down here that fast, man. Worm gonna be there.
yeah,
I don't know if y'all know Rico. You know he'll be there. So
yeah,
to
yeah.
get them two in the game alone it's gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna lace
Right.
them back up, man, and pull out some stuff. So it's gonna be dope, man. But whenever you ready, I got you, dog. You family,
Yeah.
both of
All
y'all.
right. I appreciate that.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. I need all the content that I can get. Hey, but I know y'all about to jump off. But if y'all could just hold out for 2 more minutes, I got a special guest that's about to jump on.
Sure.
All right.
I'm not gonna tell y'all, but he's coming. He's about to jump in. He's getting his headset, and some of y'all haven't, y'all know the guy. I mean, y'all know him. He's like I think he's like the like the OG promoter of the underground, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
When it comes to underground, like streetball, but when it comes to streetball in general, but he's not Duke Tango, but he's not an announcer, but he has a team, or he had a team. And he's well known in the streetball community. And when he pops up, y'all definitely be like, "Oh yeah, y'all got any idea who you think it might be?"
What age bracket we talking about?
I mean, we all in the same age bracket, so I mean, it don't matter if you were there in 2010, 2008, 7. Everybody was popular, and the only way you was popular is if you had a camcorder. Like I said, if you had a camcorder, a computer, some way to load it up. If you was lucky enough to have a YouTube account and understood how to do anything,
mm-hmm.
None of us would know anybody. So if you was on the forum, you could talk until you put video up. No one gave you any respect. They was just like, "Oh, this is just some dude talking." So they saw you can handle the rock, you can get buckets, you can dunk, you can do whatever or whatnot.
Is he a guard or a dunker? If you tell me one of the two, I can guess it right now.
He can do both of them though.
I knew it was gonna be Troy, man.
What up, Cat?
What up, big dog?
Man, chilling. What's good with you?
I'm good, man. How are you, man? I'm blessed, man.
Man, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I see we got Soul Balla over there too. What's cracking, man?
Not much, bro. The man, the myth, the legend.
Man, just chilling. Just walked in the door.
That's what's up.
I'm just trying to see, these dudes are trying to get off. I'm trying to let them go or whatnot, but now it's turning into the Royal Rumble, and people are jumping in, so somebody's gonna end up jumping out eventually.
Zobeone,
I'm tired, bro. I don't remember
I'm getting the boogers in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
but
we definitely got to set something up.
My eyes water.
We definitely got to set something up, man. Like I said, I was just home, man. I was like, damn, I actually fell asleep in my damn truck, and I was like, man, I seen a message. I didn't think I was ignoring you, Nomad. So,
Oh, nah.
At least to see how it works. You know what I mean? So next time it's a little easier process for me. So now I downloaded everything, so next time it'll be easier, bro. And I'll be on the way with it for you, man.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Hey, Cat, isn't your game this weekend, Kit Kat?
Huh?
Isn't your game this weekend, the Pros versus Joes?
Yeah, this Friday.
Good luck with that, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing some of that footage, man.
Oh yeah, I'm still trying to work on the camera, man. But I'm just gonna use my phone. I'm gonna go out and borrow. I mean, I'm gonna buy like another card to put in my phone. I got an HD phone, so I can get, man. Things are a little easier, but they complicated at the same time, They like we had them 8mm cameras back in the day. We fucking look big, the big ass
Oh yeah, man. I'll be filming with a Pixel, man. I got a Pixel 3, bro. All my videos that you've been seeing, this is it right here, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's real.
Keeping it simple, man. But shoot, man, Troy got all of our mixtapes, man. He got everybody for the most part. He just need to go in the garage and get them.
You know what? I'll try to go there when I come home tomorrow from work and try to dig out everything because I got tons of stuff.
Yeah.
That's
what's up, man.
I mean, I got my wait a minute now. I know I got one out here for sure. Hang on. I know. I do got one out.
Stuff, man.
All right. Hey, I know, right? You said that, man. Yeah, everybody got that. Everybody got that one. All right, hey, look.
No, I got this one.
What's that?
What's this right here?
Yeah, there it is. That's real, man. Classic right there.
Yep, got the I Keep It Local mixtape. I got that out for I had that out for sure.
That's so dope, bro.
That's real.
That's so dope, man. Hey, look, man. look, it's 10:28, 10:29. You know,
Yep.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and shout out y'all joint, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna talk with Miss about like 5 minutes, but I'll let you, let you two go or whatnot, man, because y'all got to get that early start going. You know,
Good.
so
Good, fella.
I'll go ahead and shout yourself out, whatever you want to do, man,
All right, man.
and
Well,
then and wait.
I guess I'll do, man. This Kit Kat, Florida's finest. I keep it local down. You know, I even rep Daze, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, I rep everything, man. It's like, I mean, I rep everybody who's down for the cause, man. My boys, man. So it is what it is. Y'all family. My new movement is whatever you do, you can't get rid of me. I love y'all, man. I love everybody who inspired me, man. So we're gonna know each other the rest of our life.
That's right, man. Especially after this, we coming back. We back,
Oh yeah,
baby.
yeah, for sure. Can't get rid of me, man. All right, so holla at me, man. Let's set something up. So, man, I'll talk to y'all for hours, man. If it wasn't just the long day I had, man. So I gotta do it
I'm
right
getting you out
now.
of here. That's exactly
No
what I'm
doubt,
cutting you
bro.
off, and I'm getting you out of here
All
because
right.
I know that's what it's gonna be. But I tell you this, yo, any other street ball player, NoMadHoops. Once again, I'm saying it to the audience. NoMadHoops is about players that don't get the opportunity or a chance to be out in the public's eye. Yes, we are all professional street ball players. We have been paid to perform for people. You may not
Yeah.
know us. We may not be household names nationally, but amongst
Mhm.
one another, we are. And in our cities, we are. People may not know, Zobeone Knobe everywhere, but and I had multiple names before that. Uh, Skip Nooney, Newt, and then it evolved to uh, Zobeone Knobe. And when I played on the N1 tour, I started out as Darkness because they disrespect you when you first start, and then yeah, a lot of y'all don't know.
That's crazy.
So y'all didn't know that, but now y'all do. The joke will continue now.
Darkness.
I was darkness, and then I earned the name Slick because I'm crafty. So
Wow.
but but if y'all know any other streetball players, any other players, I'm talking to y'all now on the panel here. Um, let them know. Like we got something good going on, and they're more than welcome to come out here and chat it up, yo.
Yeah.
We all came from the same era. We got young guys. We got guys that are young. They don't have to come from our era. If they doing what we're doing and trying to do some positive things, they're more than welcome to come. Just get in touch with me. Follow me on the IG, link up, DM me. We can go.
I mean, and I definitely, I'm trying to reach out to DG again. I'm trying to reach out to him to get him to this game. I haven't been able to reach out to him. Well, be able to reach him. And handles is like trying to reach Obama back in 2013, like, and Myth noticed it's so hard to reach handles sometimes, man. But I'll try to get them.
Yeah,
And,
I text his ass every day, and I might get a text back once a week.
yeah, forget about it. Oh, you get it once a week? I get it once a month. So we gonna
Well, I need y'all to text him and let him know to check his DMs. I sent him a DM. It said seen. I saw you. I watched him. I watched you. PG. The real PG. The first PG-13. The original PG-13. Just so you know, just so other people out there know, this is before Paul George. We are all older than Paul George. I'm
Right.
gonna put that out there. All of us on this panel are older than Paul George.
yeah.
So the original PG-13. I would pull him up because I do like his hands, but till he comes on, I will
Yeah,
not show anything.
he that little short dude in this picture right here. Right.
Listen, this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I go, and I promise you, PG-13 has the best handles in street ball. Let's make that up for debate next time.
See, now that's debatable, man. He got hands, man, but I love Silk's, man. Silk hands is stupid.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna join this next time, man. 'Cause I've had this debate before with one of my other homeboys, man. PG-13 is my number one. Silk is my number two, and Both is my number three. And I have a top 10 that can go on. But let's talk about top football. Seeing PG-13 on the video is like anybody else that you see. They look good on camera, they look bad on camera, but once you see it in person, consistency. Ain't nobody like that, man. I mean to say that. I told him that too before.
Hmm.
That's
Hey,
just all I gotta
you heard the
say.
word. You heard the word he used.
What?
If you follow me and you see my videos and you read my captions, the word he just used was consistency.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna
right,
get that
Pat,
going, man. I'm gonna get that. I gotta go, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm about to fall asleep in my truck again, man.
man,
But
get
like,
out of here,
get
man.
off and put it on. All right, y'all.
All right,
All right,
fam.
big brother.
Y'all be
Love to
good,
you,
man.
bro.
All right, man.
Appreciate
Peace
you.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was dope for him to pop in, man. All right, you know who's next? That's the first tap out. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and sign out. Do your sign out, man. You got to go.
I'll let Nip just for a
Oh, go
moment,
ahead. Holla
man.
at him. Go ahead. I'm chilling.
My first time, man. I seen him on street balling with net, doing all the interviews, everything. So this is, you know what I'm saying? I can almost tangibly touch him. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So this is pretty big for me, man.
Oh
I
man,
got the mid building.
I've always followed you, and you've been and you are such a positive person in the street ball community. Always, uplifting, always willing to help people. I've seen some of the stuff of you coaching kids and stuff like that, showing them drills, and there needs to be more people like you out there like that. You take your time to help the youth, and like I said, there's nothing never negative, and if there is, I never see it. So hey, hats off to you, my man.
I appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate it.
Oh, no
Thank you.
problem, brother.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Just to have somebody, like, it's crazy, man. Like, you don't. Sometimes people don't realize what it feels like to get some gratitude. To
Yeah.
have somebody turn around and tell them, like, yo, I respect your craft. I respect how you work, how hard you work.
Right.
Where you are today. Because if you don't tell people that, sometimes people can think that they're just doing things and it's not. It
Yeah.
didn't have a purpose behind it. Even if that's how you rock, that's what you do, and you enjoy it. And like I said earlier, if we didn't think that we were good at what we were doing, we wouldn't post it. We
Right.
wouldn't.
Right.
Right.
You know, that's big. That's really big. That's what the platform's all about, man. Giving that respect, getting that opportunity to be
Yeah.
tangible. You know, like I said, anybody can come on here, man. There's other streetball players that are like, man, I want to get back out here. I want to do this. Well,
Yeah.
come out here to talk, man. Like Kat just said. Kat just invited us to play in the pros versus Joe's team. You already know what team I'm about to be on. Definitely about to be on the Joe's team because I'm going at all the pros.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
kicked off of that team. They're like, hey man, what are you doing over here, man? Go ahead. And it's like we want to get that notoriety up off you, man. We can't get no name if you ain't playing against us. We don't want you on our
Yeah.
team. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
Bro,
y'all.
you opened the door for something I was thinking about earlier. You said you're gonna jump on the Joe's team, play against the pros, man. I think today's NBA has kind of ruined the grassroots movement of basketball in terms of being competitive. You have all the superstars joining the superstar team, and instead of Kyrie and Curry going head to head, they more so like uh, complement each other when they're playing each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's just this whole era of I don't want to say soft, that's the wrong word, but just trying to get quick success rather than just
Hmm.
manning up. I want to take your head off. You know what I'm saying? Like that,
Yeah,
man. I think from the NBA down, it's really watered down the whole sport, including street ball.
that's what they said about us. That's that's what they said about us. They said, we was destroying street ball. I mean, destroying basketball as a whole, and going
Yeah,
from ground up or whatnot, which is funny.
yeah,
And I understand exactly what you're saying, but you know something in my mind, like I understand exactly what you're saying, but I see it in a sense of it's almost no different than me coming to the court with my five, and my five happen to be like the best in the city.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's kind of like street ball etiquette. verse. I mean, it goes hand in hand in a sense. But I'm with you. I understand exactly what you're saying. Is it right? You know, kind of like the conversation. You know, some people feel that you know, Kevin Durant is a snake for leaving to go join, you know, the team he lost to. But in my head, I'm like, that's no different than, you know, playing pickup, and then you get picked up on that team,
That was
and then,
beat.
you know, they play five more games, and you win those next five.
Yeah.
You know, the difference is he getting paid. I mean, of course, I mean, hey, look, I ain't in that man's pocket. I don't care if that's what he want to do. He's a man. He's a grown man, and I understand as watchers, you know, we want the game to be interesting, but it's still interesting because even when you see stacked teams, what do you automatically do when you see a team that's stacked? You subconsciously root for the underdog if you're not doing it out loud, straightforward.
Hey, my Bucks is out here doing work, so.
Yeah, Ionis, man, that dude is godly. Golly, you see the joint when he took off from the free throw line on my man the other day?
Uh-huh.
Come on, man. Game time from the free throw. I don't care how tall you are. Game time from the free throw line. Chill. You got to chill, bro. You got to chill out with that, man. That's stuff you leave the game for, yo. It's like somebody need to tee him up, bro. He wilding. He wilding, man. But shoot, man. Look, man. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shut it down. And you know, I'm gonna put this in the chat right now. I mean, not in the chat, but well, yeah, in the video chat. We got to do a better job of our communication. And if there's, like I said, if there's anybody out there that's a street ball, you know, ball player, high school, college, pro, we're not getting any proceeds from this. We don't have any sponsorships. We're not looking for no money. We're not looking for no donations. This is something that's straight hobby. This is what we love. This is what we do. It's the same reason that we post what we post on our IGs. If we didn't want to do it or believe in it, we wouldn't do it.
Right.
We sit here talking about basketball, street ball, reminiscing. It's just like you sitting on the stoop, sitting on a bench, sitting out front in the street with your buddies that you know you grew up with, or that you rolling with now. You know, all generations, all ages, and whatnot. Some of y'all ain't grown up yet, so you know y'all just sitting there to think about that, reminiscing, sitting under the street light, just talking till you supposed to go in the house, man. You know, talking about if you're a junior in high school, you talking about eighth grade. You know what I'm saying? You know, you talk about how great eighth grade was. You 13 years old, 12, 13 years old. 14 years old. And, it's the same thing. We're just talking about 10 years ago, man. We're just talking about 10, 15 years ago of where we were at. And here we are today.
That's right.
That's it. So I'm going to let y'all do y'all sign outs and then, I'll close it up.
All right. Bet.
Go ahead, Brandon. No, you go ahead, brother. You've been on there the longest.
All right, man. Soul Balla again, man. It's been a pleasure, man, being on here with my two bros. I got a new bro right here, Myth, the man, the myth, the legend. And I got my man, Zobeone Knobe. It's been good, man. Street ball is not dead. It never was dead. And personally, I don't think it's ever going to die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to collab with y'all. I'm in my 30s. I'm not gonna let y'all quit playing. If I got to put together an event, get you guys going, it is what it is. So that's what it is, man. I'm still playing and I'm hobbling on one leg and still getting it done. So I look forward to seeing you guys out there also.
That's right. I feel like I'm the OG of the bunch. I'm 41, but as long as my body holds up, I'm gonna keep doing this. Got my boy Soul Balla on here. I've been a fan of his for a minute. Like I said, great dude. Great person to have in the street ball world. There needs to be 50 more people like him. If there no ego, no nothing. If there was more people like him in the street ball community, who knows what we could do, So shout out to my man Brandon, and Zobeone. What can I say? You put together a great format for all of us to just sit here and chit chat and have fun conversation. Conversation will be about the moon, stars, and quasar. We just having a good time chit chat and stuff like that. So I like this format, and I tell you. I'll be doing a lot more run-ins, just so any chance I get the chance to do a run-in and have some fun and chit chat with you guys, I'm all for it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And I definitely, I want to say, I appreciate, Myth, coming through, spending a couple of minutes with us. Definitely appreciate, Soul Baller, Brandon. I know everybody's first name. I just
Yeah.
everybody. I look at it like this: when I talk to B on the phone, I refer to him as his government. He refers to me as my government. Zoe. Even though
Mm-hmm.
it's everybody's name is somewhat a part of their being or whatnot. The myth. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate Soul being here, man. Soul Baller. I appreciate Kit Kat coming through, man. Like that was clutch. Like that was super clutch of Cat, man. He got off work and took time out to say like, "Yo, what's up, bros? I just want to step up." He's seen the first two episodes. The first episode where it's just me kind of talking. Second episode is when we finally got some people on there. Intimidator. We'll catch you later. You're on the West Coast or whatnot, but it's all love. We'll get you. You'll see this episode and you're gonna watch it. You're gonna be like, man, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be the first one on. Like it's gonna be mad early for you, but
Yeah.
you'll be on. We probably do some weekend like gathering or whatnot. We got like I said, I got some other guys that are gonna be coming, and I'm reaching out to guys. Like I said, man. You know, uh, Shout out to once again, and I checked out his page, and I threw it up here about twice already. Beast like Ron, he's gonna be, he's a young up and coming street ball player, coming out of Philly, and he's not just a street ball player, he's a street ball player and a comedian. You know what I mean? Funny guy, man. If you get a chance, check his videos out. Beast like Ron. You know what I'm saying? Beast like Ron. Check him out, man. Cool cat, man. Cool young dude. He'll be on the chat soon. Um, he just caught up on that IG action, man. We got to get all of us, man. We can't do one on ones. One on ones that's normal, man. People doing it, but I get it. I get it. So I'm gonna have to go cameo with him over there, and then I'll bring him over here, and then it'll be all good. But you know, he's the youth. They know the future. They leading the way. So he knows something that
Yeah.
we don't know. So you know, I might have the best format right now in the street ball world. There's no might. I have the best format in the street ball world right now. Somebody else can go out and do it, but what are they going to talk about? Is it going to be as intimate as this? Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. It won't be this intimate. So that concludes it right there, man. Another one, Nomad Hoops video chat, man. Nomad
Yes,
Hoops
sir.
street ball video chat. I gotta get this down, man. I gotta figure this out. Nomad Hoops street ball video chat, man. Your man Zobeone Knobe. Don't act like you don't know me. You know me, Zobe. And we're gonna holler at y'all, man. We out.
All right. Peace.